Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Amazing Shinsengumi, Heroes in Love. We're on Hajime Saito's route, Chapter 7, No! And man, is he a passionate guy. I was hoping for that. I kind of thought he might be, but it was wonderful. I hope to have more moments like that. Well, anyway, you can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. A few days passed after we became one. For some reason, Hajime didn't come to see me ever since that day. Ugh. I'm always thinking about him. I wonder if he's too busy working to come to see me. In the beginning, that's how I felt, and I didn't think much of it. But, is he avoiding me? After a few more days, he still hadn't come to see me. I didn't even see him around the base. I wonder where Hajime is. As I whispered to myself, I saw Hajime standing in the hallway.
I see. Do the follow-up investigation.
Is that Hajime's voice? Before I left, I wanted to talk to him. I ran up to him. Hajime!
Chizuru.
When he realized I was there, he pulled his right leg behind him. It looked like he was trying to get away from me. Wait! I panicked and grabbed onto his jacket. Why are you running away?
I'm not running from you.
He turned his head away as he spoke to me. Then you're avoiding me, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Then why are you acting like this? Wait until he speaks to me. Hajime?
What is it?
I won't leave until you tell me why.
Huh?
I'll keep waiting until you give me an answer. How can I accept this sudden rejection? Yeah, especially after you slept with me. It wasn't like Hajime to do these kind of things. I was confused. It hurt me way too much. I had a hard time accepting the truth.
I have work to do. Excuse me.
He brushed my hand off his sleeve and quickly walked away. Why? Hajime! His big back went into the distance. Before he would turn around when I called out to him, now he doesn't even care about me. Is he trying to tell me to forget? That's impossible. That isn't possible. Hajime! My love for him had started out so small, but now it was so big. I couldn't just throw it away. I tried to make time to talk to him, but he wouldn't even try to listen to me. Those days continued. Is he trying to give me the cold shoulder until I leave so I'll be safe?
That was a big one.
I heard someone's surprised voice come from behind me. I timidly turned around. Shinpachi, is something wrong?
Is something wrong? When your underwear and hand towel are sewn together, you'd feel like complaining, right?
Did I do that? He stretched out a piece of cloth, and it was magnificently long. I'm sorry. I panicked and took it. I looked at the stitching and let out another sigh.
You're doing that a lot lately. Did something happen?
Don't talk to him. Apparently, Hajime doesn't like his business being known around the Shinsengumi compound. No, it's okay. I'll figure it out on my own.
If you make a face like that, it just makes me more curious.
Shinpachi kept asking me more, and I ended up telling him about Hajime. Actually, Hajime's been avoiding me recently.
Hajime has? That's strange. He's not the type to avoid people. It looked like he really liked you too.
Oh, really? I was starting to think he'd seen me as a burden this whole time. After he did all those things, it just got worse. I was gonna say, did I tell him about that?
Those things?
Shinpachi's eyes sparkled. It was like they made a sharp sound. Oh, no, it's nothing. Shinpachi didn't say anything. He kept staring at me. What is it?
It's just, I thought I could relax if you were with Hajime or Captain Kondo.
Huh?
I can't believe he made a move on you.
How did you know?
I just thought about it. I thought something was different, then I figured it out.
Does that mean anyone could figure it out? I'm so embarrassed.
This is quite fascinating. That's just like Hajime.
Why are you smiling?
You don't need to worry. Everything's fine.
It looked like Hajime understood everything. He was cheerfully smiling. Why don't I need to worry? Please tell me.
That's because you're dealing with Hajime.
That doesn't answer my question.
More importantly, how do you feel about him?
I love him, and I don't care who knows about it. I love him. I'm in love with Hajime.
I'm the one who asked, but Even I'm blushing.
I blushed after saying those words.
You're so cute.
Oh,
Hajime is... No, I shouldn't say anymore.
stop teasing me. Just tell me already.
Ask Hajime to tell you in due time. Well then, see ya.
I tried asking Shinpachi what he was talking about, but he was gone. Huh? Wait, Shinpachi! I thought Shinpachi might know something because he'd known Hajime for a long time. I hadn't known Hajime that long, so I had no idea what to think. My mind was still filled with worry. It didn't go away at all.
Why do I have to go out shopping with you?
Shinpachi told me not to worry, but it's hard not being able to talk to Hajime. Hajime always went shopping with me too. I tried to go shopping by myself, but Isami told Soji to escort me.
Chizuru, hold on.
Soji was supposed to be walking next to me, but for some reason he was standing in my way. Yeah? What is it?
I tried to tell him no. You would usually argue back at me like that. What's wrong?
What? I'm fine, just fine. Shinpachi already figured it out. I didn't want Soji to know too. I tried to throw him off by chuckling. I walked past him.
Yeah, it's become a rumor, you know.
My body froze. I tried to unravel the meaning behind his words. I stared at Soji's face as I stood next to him.
See, something did happen. Why are you trying to hide it?
Because it's embarrassing. I think Soji would be the one to talk to about Hajime, because aren't they good friends?
Hajime won't say anything, even when I ask him.
You asked Hajime?
I just told you he didn't tell me anything, didn't I? You're so noisy.
Sorry, but I'll tell him not to worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is our problem, not yours.
If that's the case, then try to minimize your lovers' quarrels, okay?
Lovers' quarrels? No, it's not like that.
I don't care what your relationship status is, but make your amends so you can go shopping by yourself.
Huh? He handed me a basket with the vegetables I was going to buy today. What?
All you did was wander around Kyoto. If you understand, then take the basket, okay?
Sorry. I hung my head low and took the basket. After hearing what Soji had to say, I realized I was causing trouble for the people around me. It's not my fault. He won't talk to me. That night, I lay down on my bed alone. I was lost in my thoughts. My feelings kept churning. I couldn't find any way to resolve the problem. Let's go jump him in the middle of the night. That might fix things. I have to do something. I realized I hadn't talked to Hajime, nor did I see him around. It overwhelmed me. The days continued as I only left my room to do my chores. I know I shouldn't be doing this.
Miss Yukimura, are you there?
I instantaneously pushed my blanket aside and sat up after hearing that voice. The person I wanted to see so badly was standing in front of my door. I couldn't stand still. I quickly got up and opened the door. Hajime, what is it?
I heard you weren't doing so well lately, so I came to visit you.
You're worried about me? Then why? Why were you avoiding me?
That's...
He wasn't acting like his normal self. His eyes looked panicked and confused.
I didn't think I was good enough for you.
That's why you were avoiding me?
I wasn't avoiding you.
I beg to differ.
I just thought I was hurting you by being by your side.
Why would I be hurt? I have to say, I hate it when people beat around the bush. I don't want to hear you beating around the bush.
I'm sorry.
Hajime lowered his head and left. Get back here! I thought my words made him angry. No, on the contrary. Does he hate me? My body felt sluggish, and my head was throbbing with pain. The more I thought about it, the sharper the pain felt. I didn't want to think about it. Days went by as I confined myself in my room. Toshizo couldn't just ignore me, so he forcefully told me to go outside. It's that bad Toshizo had to tell me to get out of here. I don't feel like going outside. I unconsciously hunched my back. I noticed and stretched my back, but it felt like I was holding something heavy when I walked. Is that a cat? It must have been a stray. Before I knew it, the cat was standing in front of me. It looked straight at me. You're cute. She must have been used to being around people because she came closer to me. When I touched her, she became playful. My affection grew for her. You won't run away from me, will you? Right as I mumbled that, the cat got scared and ran away. Oh, where are you going? I chased after the cat and ended up at an old house. The cat must have lived there because it went inside. I guess she's not coming out. How disappointing. I gave up and turned around to go home when I smelled something burning. I looked closely and there was black smoke coming out of the house. I heard wood crashing. A fire! Ah! I remember the cat had just walked into the house. Most animals don't walk into burning houses. They have sharper senses than us. I have to save her. I went after the cat and rushed into the burning house. However, right as I was about to go in, someone hugged me from behind.
You can't.
Hajime! But there's a cat inside.
I know. But I can't let you go in there.
Hajime, what does that... It sounded like he was telling me to let the cat die. We're ending it there? Why? Ugh. Well, his first good ending will be in the next episode. And like I mentioned before, it looks like there are no bad endings in this game, so there should be 3 good endings. It's just this first one will be the best one. So, hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.